How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, the one and only Rocket Sheep. I'm just gonna go this pretty raw. I've never done a spawns before to show for recording's sake, so we're just gonna go straight into it. For context, this is my current Coliseum set. Just showing everybody that I've been spending quite a lot towards this game to begin with, and I'm pretty prominent around here, these parts, so hit me up if you need any assistance. And well, let's just go right into it then. I already did my first spawn. I just felt like tapping it all of a sudden when I first saw the page, and I knew I needed to spawn for Laevateinn because she's a pretty important monster, especially too in JPUL, the Japanese Unison League. This is a very oftenly used monster. So we're looking at target all enemies, a 160 success value of 100 5 times, which is boosted to 200, so 1000 AP. Next ability is target all allies, star elemental for 8 advantage for 6 seconds. Then we're looking at the HP recovery effect. That's pretty okay on the side, just a little bit 40 for 60 seconds. All allies gives Piercer for 60 seconds to all allies, and a 40% damage reflection for 60 seconds. Coming up right afterwards, Resurrection for all allies. Huge buff. Not to be taken lightly as a small thing. So PvE, PvP content res is always useful. Use engage gains for 2 for 60 seconds. Very important as well. The demerit is pretty negligible, just 40%, like as if you were to open up an awakening monster, but that's just how that is. And then hero at the very end for 60 seconds to the user. Huge monster because of its AP damage, its ability to give field. Did I just pass that by? I also should have paid attention right at the end there. Yes, star element to the field. Star element, if you don't already know, I believe it's 40% stats all for team and star elemental damage, so that helps fight against light and dark monsters. So here we go. I'm gonna hit my double chest. Bing, boom, bing. Alright, looking at a nice SSR to start off. I got the headdress, the cap earlier when I did my first spawn from the chest. So we're just gonna go with the randomized, make a little triangle here. Espada, it's just fodder for my other Espada that I have. A drop of ether. It's a pretty good trade-off to get an ether for 30 gems, so I'm not too upset. Let's go ahead and continue this jackpotting, because I'm almost guaranteeing that I'm gonna have to purchase her at the end of the day. The likelihood of spawning a scroll monster from the chests is little to none, maybe less than a 8%, so 1. Oh, so the monster Espada was my jackpot. So double chest rules dictate, and this is my not legally trademarked design. You always pick your favorite chest. My favorite chest is the 4th one, bottom left one. Back when the chests were 9 chests, it would have been the 7th spot, the bottom left one again. And you always pick the one that jackpotted the previous time. So that was a Espada. We're going to choose number 2. So that's a monster. I'm assuming that it's also in the next jackpot. It is Freya. And we got the bow as well. This is pretty bad considering that all the select monsters are the jackpot. All the select monsters are the jackpot. And there's no chance of you getting medals off of spawn. Regardless, wow, this is actually going to be really tough. But never to worry, at least I'm getting monsters to infuse away, change up my elemental sets, make it a little bit better. Now that I just mentioned it, there's probably even less of a chance that I'm going to be getting Laevateinn today. Ooh, Okay, at least we got a metal amount. That will be helpful. Iris Relic. That's gonna be Cleric Star Flash. Amount of HP healed when doing a healing ability. The number of Star Elemental books. That's unfortunate. That really is. But I got medals. Thank God. We're gonna move on to another chest. Hopefully, we'll start getting the jackpot, so we can move on to another set and get another medal pack. Another medal chest. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and change it up. We'll go in the corner here. The attire. Interesting. Okay. So we're getting a lot of weapons, a little armors from them. This is acceptable. At least that's like infusion fodders for my other 37s. Oh boy, this is actually going to be really tough to try and get her. Let's make this L. Let's go for it. Sure, why not, right? Freya, good. Moving on to the next page. Thank goodness, jackpot is in the top right corner. Now, I never checked if Laevateinn herself was in the spawn, which is pretty negligible. There's no chance of you getting her regardless, but it's nice to think about it. Our sword, respectable. Espada, we just jackpotted again. This is turning out to be very painful, but at least I'm jackpotting pretty frequently. Maybe one of the jackpots will be her. We'll never know yet. Looking at the topmost right there. Okay, that's Esmeralda Spear. That's like absolutely not needed. Esmeralda Lance. What I'm saying. Our sword, infusion fodder, excelente. Ooh, there's those grace medals that I needed. Oh, I was gonna get a little worried if I'll never get another one of those. Whoo boy. She is definitely gonna be an expensive monster to get. Rightfully so. Like, she pretty much defines the whole meta in Japan. So I'm not entirely surprised that she doesn't happen to have a so this is the headband I had previously, that she doesn't have medals for her jackpots. I mean, it's very painful. I'll admit right now, this is deleting funds, but let's try regardless. Yeah, I've seen all that dance and jazz before. Let's make that L again. Sure, why not, right? Drop of Ether. I'll take that trade. 30 gems for a drop of Ether any day. That's perfectly fine. Come on. Oh man, this is the worst part. Is this, if you miss this 50-50, you just kind of blow up and kind of be, okay. That's right, I forgot the last one would have been 800, the medals. Fine, okay, we can move on, get the jackpot. Can I please jackpot a monster that's not 34C? Can we get something different instead? Or am I just gonna get a fully awakened Espada at this point? Doritos, alright, great. Not that I already have her or anything, but that's cool too. One of the greatest monsters for nuking, by the way. So, we jackpotted the top left. Obviously, we're going to use bottom left, top left. Oh boy. Let's go. That's the jackpot, Freya. Oh, please be the metal chest. That's the staff. I'm gonna have so many star weapons. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna dry this out, so I have all of 9 more math. 3 more spawns after this. Cool, cool. Great SSR monsters. Alright, let's jackpot again. Iris Bowl. Already got that. Let's go for a medals. Medals! Yes! Exactly what we needed! Come on! Alright. Am I gonna be able to reach her? I have I opened the chests and got 3 800s. Each of these are about 100 a piece. Oh my god, I'm not even probably halfway there. Furthest corner. More attire. Great. Let's jackpot here. And then go for the double chests and see where I'm at. For the love of God. Okay. I have sinking suspicion that it's the middle, so I'm just gonna go to the end. Yes, it was between the middle. Oh God. That's not good. A little bit more divine medals for me, thank you very much. At least that'll help me a little bit. Top or bottom? Top. We're alpha like that. There's the jackpot. I'm just gonna go ahead and check if I have any existing gems to pick up. Let's go ahead and grab that 1, 2, that's enough. Put that down to a tasty final spawn for this recording. Alright, so once again, if you don't already see the text that are underneath the Isabels to the right and left of you, I'd love to get a border around these times. If there's a fellow or lass out there who'd like to make me a border, I'd more than happily pay for that. I am streaming Unison League every Saturday. Woo! Perfect. Great medals. And I'm also going to be recording another medals! Hey! I'll take those! Oh my goodness, that actually will help out tremendously. Let me go check my medal count at this point. Looking pretty far still. I'd have to spend something like another 500 gems. Oh boy, this is going to be painful, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I will end up purchasing Laevateinn at the end of the day. Don't you worry about that. But thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video at this time. I'll check you guys later, maybe for another spawn. I don't even imagine what would possibly beat out Laevateinn about this time. So when that happens, I'll see you then.